Om Prapanna Parijataya Tatra Vetrika Pane Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita Amrutaduhe Namaha. I welcome everybody to the Gita Jnana Yajna program by Academy of Yoga and Oriental Studies, Bhubaneswar. This is a lecture series on Srimad Bhagavad Gita by Dr. Indulata Das, Director, Academy of Yoga and Oriental Studies, Bhubaneswar. We are discussing the Adhyaya 1, that is Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Today we'll discuss from Sloka number 11 to Sloka number 7 to Sloka number 11. And we'll focus on the warriors in Kaurava side. Earlier we have finished up to Sloka number 6. Today we'll start from Sloka number 7. The sloka is like this: Asmakam tu visishta jetan nibodha dijottama nayaka mama sanyasya sangyarthang tan prabhimite. The Anvaya or the prose form would be like this: He dijottama asmakam je visishtaha tan nibodha je mama sanyasya nayakaha te sangyarthang tan prabhimi. The individual meanings of sloka, words would be like this: He Dijatama, O great Brahmana, O best among Brahmanas, that is Guru Drona. Asmakam means our. Ye means those who. Visishtaha means great. Here it means great warriors. Tan means them. And then Nibodha means no. Ye means those who. Mama Sanyasya means of my army. Nayakaha means heroes. Te means your. Tabate, here it is Tabate. Sangyarthang means for knowledge. Tan, them. Brabhimi means telling. So the meaning of the whole sloka would be like this: O best of Brahmana, that is Guru Dronacharya, know who are our best. For your knowledge, I shall tell you about the great heroes of my army. Duryodhana is saying this. Then sloka number 8, the sloka is like this: Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Krupascha Samitinjayaha Aswathama Vikarnascha Somadatti Tathaivacha. The Anvaya or the prose form would be like this: Samitinjayaha Bhavan Bhishmaha Cha Karnaha Cha Krupaha Cha Aswathama Vikarnaha Cha Tathaiva Somadatti. The individual meanings of every word would be like this: Samitinjaya means conqueror of battle. Bhavan means yourself, that is Drona. Bhismaha is Bhishma. Cha means and. Karnaha is Karna. Then Aswathama is Aswathama. Vikarnaha is Vikarna. Tatha means so also. Eva means certainly. Somadatti. Somadatti means son of Somadatta. That is Bhurishrava. His name is Bhurishrava because he is the son of Somadatta. Therefore, he is called Somadatti here. The meaning of the whole sloka would be like this: yourself, the conqueror of battle, Bhisma, Karna, Krupa, Aswathama, Vikarna, and Bhurishrava, the son of Somadatta, are great heroes of our side. Duryodhana is explaining. Duryodhana is mentioning the names of various heroes of his side. Then let us elaborate a few words. Drona. Who is Drona? Drona is a son of Bharadwaja Muni. He is Guru of Kauravas and Pandavas. He had deep knowledge of weapons and warfare. Then Bhisma. Bhisma is son of Santanu and Ganga. He was the grandfather of Kauravas as well as Pandavas. He had the boon of Ichha Mrityu, or death according to his own wish. Then Karna is the son of Kunti and Surya Devata, that is sun god. He was born with Kavacha and Kundala in his body. He was a great warrior. Then there is Krupa. Krupa is son of Saradvan. He was the brother-in-law of Drona. That means his sister Krupi was married to Drona. He was the tutor of Kauravas and Pandavas before Drona came. He is one of the 7 Chiranjeevis. That means the 7 Chiranjeevis are there who are alive till now, and Krupa is one among them. The 7 Chiranjeevi are Asatthama Balirvyaso Hanumanscha Vibhishanah Krupah Parasuramascha Saptaite Chirajivinah. The seven Chirajivis are Aswathama, Bali, Vyasa, Hanuman, Vibhishana, Krupa, and Parasurama. These are the seven Chirajivis. They will die when the Kalpa will come to an end. After Krupa, there is the name of Aswathama in the sequence. Then Aswathama was the son of Drona. He was also a Chirajivi. Then Vikarna was one of the Kaurava brothers. Then Somadatti was the son of Somadatta. His name was Bhurisrava. He was also a great warrior. Then we come to Sloka number 9. The Sloka is like this. Anyecha bahava sura madathe tekta jivitaha nana sastra praharanaha sarve yuddha visharadaha. The Anvaya or the prose form would be like this. Anyecha bahava suraha santi te sarve nana sastra praharanaha yuddha visharadaha madathe tekta jivitaha cha santi. The individual meanings of each word would be like this. Anya means other, cha means and, bahava means many, suraha means warrior, santi is understood. Santi means are present. Te is understood. Te sarve, all of them. Nana sastra praharanaha, armed with various weapons and missiles. Sastra is weapon and praharana is missile. Yuddha visharadaha, expert in warfare. Madarthe means for the sake of me. Tyakta jivitaha, that means those who have dedicated their lives for me. That means they are ready to die for me in the battle. The meaning of the whole sloka would be like this. There are many other warriors. All of them are very well skilled in warfare. They are armed with all deadly weapons and missiles. All of them have dedicated their lives for me. That means they are ready to die for me in the battle. And let us see the elaboration of some words. There are two words here in the sloka. One is Shastra and the other is Praharana. Often we find two words, Shastra and Astra. The word Shastra means the weapon which is held by hand, and Astra means weapon which is thrown to a distance. For example, arrow. And the example of Shastra is sword. Here we find the word praharana. Praharana is same as astra. That means it is a weapon which is thrown to a distance. Same as astra. The example is arrow. Then sloka number 10. The sloka is like this. Aparyaptang tadasmakang balang bhismabhirakhitang paryaptang tidametesang balang bhimabhirakhitang. The Anvaya or the prose form would be like this. Bhismabhirakhitang asmakang tad balang aparyaptang. Bhimabhirakhitang tu idang etesang balang paryaptang. Bhismabhirakhitang, that means protected by Bhisma. Asmakang means our. Tad means that. Balang is army. Aparyaptang means unlimited. Then Bhimabhirakhitang, that means protected by Bhima. Tu means but. Idang means this. Etesang means of these people. Balang means army. Paryaptang means limited. The meaning of the whole sloka would be like this. Our army protected by Bhisma is unlimited. The army protected by Bhima, that means the Pandava army, is limited. Let us elaborate a few words. Now, what is the difference between the armies? According to Duryodhana is explaining all this to Dronacharya. So he says Bhismabhirakhitam and Bhimabhirakhitam. Bhismabhirakhitam he uses for his own army and Bhimabhirakhitam he uses for the army of Pandava. The Kaurava army is protected by Bhisma, who is matured, balanced, wise, and a great warrior. Whereas Pandava army is protected by immature Bhima. This he wants to say. Then let us come to the sizes of both the armies. Kaurava army was 11 Akhyainis and Pandava army was 7 Akhyainis. Now what is Akhyayini? Akhyayini is the biggest unit of army, and there is a sloka which explains from the lowest unit up to the highest unit of army. एके भैकरथात्र स्वापत्तिः पञ्चपदातिकात् पत्यङ्गैः त्रिगुणैः सर्वैः कर्मादाख्या यथोत्तरम् सेनामुखं गुल्म गणौ वाहिनी पृतना चमुः अनीकिनी दशानीकी नक्षहिणी. So this is the sloka which says about the various units of Sena, which starts from the lowest unit up to the highest unit. Let us see what are the units. The lowest unit is Patti. Then 3 times Patti is Senamukha. 3 times Senamukha is Gulma. 3 times Gulma is Gana. 3 times Gana is Bahini. 3 times Bahini is Prutana. 3 times Prutana is Chamu. 3 times Chamu is Anikini. 10 times Anikini is Akshahini. So these are the sequence of various units of Sena at that time. Now what is Patti? How many foot soldiers, how many elephants, chariots or horses are there in each unit? Let us see. Patti is the smallest. Patti is the smallest unit, and in Patti there is 1 elephant, 1 chariot, 3 horses, 5 foot soldiers. Then comes Senamukha, which is 3 times Patti. That means 3 elephants, 3 chariots, nine horses, 15 foot soldiers. Then Gulma, Senamukha into 3 is Gulma. That means 9 elephants, 9 chariots, 27 horses, and 45 foot soldiers. Then there is Gana. Gana is 3 times Gulma, which means 27 elephants, 27 chariots, 81 horses, 135 foot soldiers. Then there is Vahini, which is 3 times Gana. That means 81 elephants, 81 chariots, 243 horses, 405 foot soldiers. Then there is Prutana. Prutana is 3 times Bahini. That means 243 elephants, 243 chariots, 729 horses, 1215 foot soldiers. Then there is Chamu. Chamu is 3 times Prutana. That means 729 elephants, 729 chariots, 2187 horses, 3645 foot soldiers. Then there is Anikini. Anikini is Chamu into 3. That means 2187 elephants, same number of chariots, 6561 horses, and 10,935 foot soldiers. Then there is Akshahini, which is 10 times Anikini. That means 21,870 elephants, same number of chariots, 65,610 horses, and 1,09,350 foot soldiers. This is the quantity of Akshahini. Now we should have a clarification. In some slokas, some commentators have taken paryaptas as sufficient and aparyaptam as insufficient. The sloka is aparyaptam tadasmakam balang bhismabhirakkhita, paryaptam tidametesang balang bhimabhirakkhita. So in that case, the meaning would be like this: our army is insufficient, whereas Pandava's army is sufficient, which is not appropriate. It doesn't appear to be appropriate because Duryodhana always boasted about his huge army. He had a huge army also. He had 11 Akshahini army, whereas Pandavas had only 7 Akshahini armies. So how can he say that our army is insufficient, whereas Pandavas army is sufficient? So Paryaptam should not be sufficient, and Aparyaptam should not be insufficient. Paryaptam is limited and Aparyaptam is unlimited. In many places in the previous chapters, in the previous Adhyayas, Duryodhana boasts about his own army and he is confident about his own victory. For example, let us see only one sloka. In Udyoga Parva, Jnana Sandhi Parva, 55, Adhyaya number 55 and Sloka number 35. He says, Akshahino hime rajan dasaika cha samahutaha न्यूनाः परेषां सप्तैव कस्मान् मे स्यात् parajayah. That means, O king, I have 11 Akshahini army, whereas Pandavas have 7 Akshahini army. How can I be defeated? So he was always confident about his victory, mainly because he had a large army. So he can never say that my army is limited, whereas Pandava's army is unlimited, or my army is insufficient and Pandava's army is sufficient. Now we come to Sloka number 11. The Sloka is like this. Ayanesu cha sarvesu jatha bhagam avasthitaha bhismameva bhirakhantu bhavantah sarva eva hi. The Anvaya of the Sloka would be like this. Sarvesu ayanesu jatha bhagam avasthitaha bhavantah sarve eva bhismam eva abhirakhantu. The individual meanings of the sloka, meanings of the words would be like this. Sarvesu means all, ayanesu means places or directions, yathabhagam means according to division, avasthitaha means stationed, bhavantaha means you all, eva means certainly, bhismang is to bhisma, eva means certainly, abhirakhantu means must protect. The meaning of this sloka would be like this: having station in all directions, according to division of army, all of you must protect Bhisma by all means, because he was the Senapati of the day. Thank you for listening to this lecture. If you have any question, you may write in the comment box. I shall be happy to answer your questions. Thank you again.